to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Lobos will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cowboys offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Lobos offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Got him downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Lobos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jamison. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Got his man quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try the run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Wyoming. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jocelyn. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. On target to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads it downfield. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Jamison. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Kick is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cabrera. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking for the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Lobos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. On the run, it's Cabrera. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. Breaks away on the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. to the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Cabrera. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Lobos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Coffin. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle. It's Roach. And, boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Dead. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The give to the tailback. opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's quick. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's quick.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
The Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. On his way back from the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rushes on him. Grab near the sticks. It's Roach. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Lobos are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Out of the gun to give to the back. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just Balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't...